Bob. How are you?
Hello, Zeppi. I'm fine. Oh, you've put new pictures on the fridge. Where have you been?
I was in Belgium and France and visited the institutions of the European Union.
Right, the what?
The institutions of the European Union. The EU makes laws that apply to all EU countries. That is why Luxembourg has, among other things, the recycling law. We separate our rubbish, just like in Belgium, Germany, or Spain.
Yes, that's a very useful law. This way, glass, paper, plastic, and tin can be reused. So, children, how do you separate the rubbish at home or at school? But Zeppi, who makes these laws? Is it a single person? Like a president?
Let me explain it to you by showing you my holiday photos. The EU currently consists of 27 countries.
Aha, so we are part of the EU too.
Correct, and the EU laws apply to all of the 27 countries. But if you want to make a new law, first you need a useful idea.
I have a very useful idea. I think every child should get a bike riding license to be allowed to ride on the road.
Ooh, very good, Bob. Then there would certainly be fewer children and adults involved in accidents with cars.
I think so too. Well, children, perhaps you also have a useful idea that the EU could turn into a law.
Here you can see the building of the European Commission in Brussels.
I know Brussels well. It's the capital of Belgium.
That's right. This is where the 27 commissioners who are put forward by their home countries meet regularly. They discuss what could be improved in the EU.
So they could also discuss my bike riding license in the Commission?
Exactly. If the Commission is convinced by the idea, it passes your proposal on to the Council of Ministers and the European Parliament. This is the building of the European Parliament.
I've heard of that before. It's in Strasbourg. That's in France.
The Parliament consists of 720 members. They all come from the 27 EU countries and were elected by their citizens. This is the Council of Ministers. Its 27 ministers come from all EU governments and discuss legislative proposals on specific topics, such as schools, road safety, or the environment. The Council of Ministers meets regularly in Brussels or in Luxembourg.
And then both the Council of Ministers and the Parliament discuss my cool idea.
Exactly! If they're not convinced by the idea, then the proposal must be changed so that both agree. Only then can an idea become a law.
And then the law will apply immediately to all EU countries?
Not yet. Each country decides when the law becomes effective. In order for the new EU law to apply in Luxembourg, our parliament still has to vote in favor of the law.
Finally! But that's still a long way from my idea to the law. Thank you, Zeppi. Now I understand how the EU creates laws. And I now know that these laws are not just made by one person, but by 3 different
institutions! Well, children, I hope I've been able to help you too, and that now you have a better idea of how the EU works in Brussels, Strasbourg, and Luxembourg. Adi, children! See you next time!
Yes, that was really fun. Au revoir, kids!